Okay, a little bit later than what I would like. Apologies for no stream yesterday. I was on a train, heading back home from a weekend out, and yeah, it was late, or later than I would have liked it to be. Natural Deutsche Bahn there. So I'll probably stream Assassin's Creed tomorrow, finish up the game with all of the ad break. I'm gonna have to snooze that. But yeah, with all of the achievements finishing, should do that in one stream, the story and Child of Poseidon. So yeah, that should be great. But for now, we go to Europa Universalis 4, where we're playing as Bohemia. I'm going Hussite and going for 3 achievements, checks and balances, the Bohemians, and the one to make the Empire not vassal state, the Holy Roman Empire a Hussite nation. So starting as Bohemia, grant at least 2 privileges to each estate while having 50% crown land. And where is it? Just gotta casually look for all of them. The Bohemians, which is also, the Bohemians, which is own Dublin over here in Ireland, and then Veritas, Vincit, make Hussite the official faith. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that. It's going to be another, I think, 60 years when that happens. We've already made quite a few nations Hussite through wars and enforcing it on our subjects. We have quite a few, actually, and we did get the Burgundian succession. So that is all fun. I just love seeing all of this, like, reddish-orange here. Amazing. Anyway, seas of land, we will do that. We need to get up to 50% anyway. Also, we have no negative effects through having low crown land. Okay, what do we do now? We need one more province, actually, from Austria, who is still the emperor. We did just get out of war against the Ottomans. I do remember that. We released Bulgaria, and we released Byzantium as vassals. Now, I'm going to go here and enforce religion on both of them. Yeah, there we go. We enforce religion. I'm hoping Byzantium does... I should have probably kept this Nicomedia so that we keep the fort there and secure a crossing into Anatolia. I should have done that, but oh well. Do we have a large coalition? Not at all, and I just honestly think the entire coalition is too scared to join anyway. We do have 2 loans. Revenge for Nicopolis, we still need a few provinces in Bulgaria. That is fine. Restore this place. Needs to be 25 dev. Needs to be Hussite. It's not Hussite. But we can surely get it up to 25 dev. We are not working on any ideas. We are ahead in tech in Diplo and... not Diplo. Mill and Admin. I can actually, I should have definitely made this into a state. Just to put encourage dev here. There we go. And we also need to put a couple more things in there. We need to have it Hussite, and building slots are less than 1, so it needs to have a ton of buildings. Right, we're going to have to get money for that. Oh yeah, we're also over our governing capacity. That's fine. Honestly, where was that? Oh, in Lithuania. Yeah, they got that. Yeah, we just kind of need to recover, actually. It looks like. Yeah, arrangeable. That's fine. That actually gets us a quite a bit of money to start building things like the fucking courthouses. We need a ton of these things. Definitely do. How is our... Ooh. Nice. Money and the burgers like us. And we can reform the army, giving us 20% morale of armies and tech cost. And 200 mil power. That is really, really nice. Getting starting off with a lot of good... yeah, starting off with a lot of good stuff. Alright, the thing is, global trade or colonialism has not spawned yet. It's 1502 and colonialism still hasn't spawned. That's really interesting. Strasbourg has insulted me. How dare they? I need to unbind that key. I really do. Oh, speaking of which, colonialism spawns in Castile. Oh yeah, we did... getting the Burgundian inheritance, we did have to move our capital to Den Haag to prevent the Dutch revolt from happening, so it's... yeah, so it's no longer in Prague. And 5 seconds is ad break. Ad break time. You know, actually, I can just... I just got transfer subjects. So that means I can... if it's within the war score cost, I can force nations to give me their subjects. I can just deck on Denmark and force them to give me Norway. That would be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it? Actually, during peacetime, are there any... I'm waiting for the electors one. Are there any one of these I can do? Prague 45 dev. That is doable. But I think for that one I'm gonna have to concentrate dev, yeah. What is this exactly doing? This state will lose 9 development. Much of this development will end up in our capital. Some will be lost. In total, we will gain 2 development. Okay. That didn't exactly do anything, did it? Okay, we are back. So I think what I want to do for the Empire, also what I did was concentrated dev in non-states. That lowers my max governing capacity. Not my max, but my current governing capacity. And it should put dev here in Prague, which I need for a mission. But just looking at this, I think for making Hussite a dominant faith in the HRE, we have to get in the League War, make sure that there is religious peace, so no supremacy, the Protestant or Catholic supremacy. And I think... and then that will allow us to become emperor. Take this, take this, mission. I don't know, though. Oh shit, it's not our cap. Yeah, that's right. Well, no, never mind. Is it Prague that yeah, it's Prague that needs to be 45, not our capital. Okay, never mind. I panicked there for a second. It's like Den Haag needs to be at 45, not Prague. Whoops. And that's why Prague didn't increase, because it's not our capital. All of that concentration went into Den Haag. Casually forgot that, even though I mentioned it. Actually, we're going to just then put encourage dev. I increased or expanded infrastructure here to make it slightly cheaper. And what I'm going to do is invest points here, because I do want to get that mission. And it's no longer my capital, which means I actually do have to manually dev it up. The Władysław Hall, we gain a courthouse building. The courthouse building gets upgraded. If there is no courthouse, then it is built. Well, do we have a courthouse here? We do. So it will be upgraded, which is great. And all courthouses and town halls now grant -1 local unrest. Great. So actually, that's great, because it's gonna lower our current governing capacity a little bit. We do need to get, yeah, that was like a whole 10. We do need to get. Oh shit, you've been having some problems, Byzantium. But anyway, we do need to get that down. Otherwise, we're gonna have continued issues of AE. And expensive coring and corruption and stuff like that. So that's why I'm investing more into courthouses. No! They were successful. How? Fucking hell. I've never seen that happen. How long is my truce? A long time. I have never seen that happen. All right, let's see here. I do want to go war against Austria to get Ottokar's legacy. So that's going to be 25 power projection, core creation cost, and we gain perma claims. And unfortunately, we did not complete this while this was in effect, which does suck. Yeah, and from Austria, we only need 1 province. And this would be Reform Great Moravia. This event unlocks the Great Moravia formable. Grants our ruler 2 mil stats, as well as following modifier. So it will allow Great Moravia to be... I think it removes the... Yeah, I think it removes the requirement for adamant tech, but I'm not sure. I am really not sure. Which one of you is a better siege? Both of you are the same. Great. But it's fine. We've got cannons. Should be quick enough. Actually, I do want this place to be Hussite, so we're going to put the enforced religious unity here. And to make that quicker. Same with... No, never mind. That's... Excuse me, that's the territory. Can't put a edict there. Oh. I was not paying attention to that. Whoops. Okay, we've taken care of the rebels. Nice. Yeah, we need to continue investing in courthouses. More and more rebels. You gotta love it. So I do want that missionary strength, actually. I'm gonna spend the church power. Just give me money and leave. Just give me money. Regional nobility. Yeah, no, we're just gonna curtail it. So yeah, what do we need for this mission? Ottokar's Legacy. I will just take Graz and Unterkärnten, and that should be it. Wait, by the way, who is England allied to? Sweden, Portugal, Friesland, and Liège. So I kind of want to deck on one of their allies and hope that... Or no, I can deck for Calais. Let's go ahead and do that. And hope that... I do have a navy here. I do need to build a navy. That's another thing I need to do. But hope that taking a war score will be enough for me to grab the Pale, and that I can grab it. Oh no, there's a fort here. I was hoping there wouldn't be. So I actually would have to invade England. That does suck. Alright, there is Austria. That's actually a lot of money, so I'm gonna stay in to... Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the war to get the money so I can invest more. And expensive edicts. Yeah, that is already Catholic. There we go. And yeah, actually we'll grab that. How good is our heir? I don't want to spend the money, so I'm going to pray for his life. And we actually got a slightly worse heir. We're going to immediately disinherit, which is going to suck, because if we die, then a Bohemian noble succeeds to the throne. Better hope that we... Yeah, better hope that we get an heir then. Honestly, knowing my luck, he would have died anyway. Yeah, no, knowing my luck there. Okay, I do want to check how many ships does England have and what the composition is. 10 heavy ships. We need to beat that. We have 4 currently. I'm going to get rid of light ships because, to be honest, trade isn't our thing. So I would rather invest those into more heavies to beat England's navy. Okay. Core that up. And we grab Ottokar's Legacy. Core creation cost, that was what, 44? 37? Yeah, that was well worth it. And so, what does this do? Wait, no, I haven't taken it yet. We need 90%. That is fine. We can wait. But also, I do need a lot of transports to invade England. We've lost the effects of the Italian wars. Oh yeah, we had it because we were at war with an Italian nation. Right, Bologna, I believe it was. And Austria demands unlawful territory. Damn. Only if I cared. Ooh, we're actually really close to getting checks and balances. Let me dev a little bit. If you didn't know, deving gives you crown land. And where was that? I think it was here. Yeah, I think it was. Put in the dev edict and dev a little bit in mill. Same with the state here. Never mind. I can do a little bit in Diplo. And that puts us at 49%. Oh, France discovered El Dorado. Interesting. Don't see that every day. Invest in new technology, of course. And a 652 becomes an heir with a weak claim. Or gain 5 ducats. Yeah, we'll grab the heir, 652. Do I have a... I do not have a inflation guy. That does suck. Okay. You still need to be... There it is. There is 50% checks and balances. We got that. Just to show you guys. Right here. Starting as Bohemia, grant at least 2 privileges to each estate while having 50 crown land. Amazing. And we have exactly 50 crown land. I was reserving the sale of titles for that, actually. Yeah, I didn't want to, excuse me, I had to sneeze there, but yeah, I didn't want to sell titles because I wanted to get that achievement as soon as possible, even though we would have just gotten it no matter what part of the game we were in. So yeah, get a ton of money though by selling Crownland and immediately invest that into buildings like courthouses, workshops. Menu? No, I don't. I do not have the tech for the menus. Never mind. I do want shipyards because that is going to allow me to get more ships to fight England. There's also a claim on Calais. There we go. I want to get, apparently I don't think I can, for the Bohemians, I don't think I can form Greater Moravia and still get this achievement because it does say as Bohemia, not starting as Bohemia. So I think I want to fight England as soon as possible to form Great Moravia because the flag and the color is very killer. I love it. Get 15 heavies. England has 10, but they also have bonuses to their navy. Yeah, heavy ship combat ability plus 10%. So we're going to need to get. We cannot have equal their number. We actually have to have. We actually have to have more than they do to be able to contest with them. And then obviously I need enough transports to transport at least half of my army. But I will be obviously declaring for Calais, and that'll be the easiest. That'll be my easiest war goal on England. Did I take? I did take claims bordering claims. I can. Okay, then I can claim that. Then claim this. Then wait, claim Leinster and claim Pale. Just so it's cheaper for me to take. Pay off 4% loans. And build more courthouses. I do also need to get more buildings built in this city, or in this province. But that'll come eventually. Why not just grab that? Yeah. I mean, I have the Splendor left over. Let's see here. Where is the cheapest province to dev? This one. Still. We just do a little bit of deving. We've got the points. Why not? Yeah, it seems like the Bohemian proper right now is cheapest to dev, so we're just doing that. But yeah, looking good. Breda, finally a Dutch province. Okay, I think that's enough deving for now. Remove the edicts where I can. And I'm curious, what is the prosperity map mode looking like? Ah, yes. All of Bohemia is prospering. Well, except for... No, even my capital area is. And Burgundy. Proper. And almost all of Lithuania and almost all of Poland. Actually, that's all of Poland prospering. You'd love to see it. Yeah, and then with the admin, I'm reducing inflation. Centers of Reformation. How I can't see what the I can't see what the Reform Desire is because I'm no longer Catholic. I feel like it's going to be a late. I really do feel like it's going to be a late Reformation. Yeah, build me a lot more ships. A lot more. Free slot. It's in the Empire. Teutons want to join the Empire. Sure, let them in. That's fucking hilarious. It's like 2 minor province Teutons wants to join. Revenge for Nicopolis. I need to kick the Ottomans out of the Balkans. Austria, you're being invaded by Venice. I don't think you have any power here to demand unlawful territory. I really don't think you do. None of these are my culture, so I can't upgrade them. I'm gonna wait to get a guy that is of my culture. That's not what I'm looking for. going to accept Silesian then. Okay, we have an improved relations guide. That's good enough. Teutons have joined, but they can't deck on anyone. I really don't see them decking on anyone around them, because I'm around them. Terrible time for you guys to rise up. The Mysterian Separatists. I was just in the... Rugen expanded? That is insane. I mean, they're going to lose it because they're at Worth Mecklenburg, but that's insane. Rugen expanded. You don't really see that. AE impact. Nice. And my guy was discovered. Was it 2 more years before a war against the Ottomans? Yeah, that'll probably be my next war. Because I'm still waiting for... my navy to be built up with England. So I can fight England. Do we get lucky with an admiral? I'll take it. No, we don't, but I'll take it. Sell Crownland, yeah, let's do that. Get some more not courthouses, workshops going, and a lot more courthouses. And naval supply limit buildings. There we go. Turn that off. Yeah, just turn off the edict so I'm not paying additional monies. Also, I just realized we have over 100,000 manpower. Did I even take I don't think I took quantity. I did take quantity, so that makes sense. Yeah. And, yeah, quantity espionage is national manpower modifier. Which is interesting, is paired up with mercenary. Oh, actually, it's just manpower in general. Both normal and mercenary, so that makes sense. Gain 2 corruption. I mean, I've got the money to pay it down, I guess. Don't particularly want to, but I guess I've got the money. A legendary city of Quivira. Is that just the Fountain of Youth? Did Norwich just find the Fountain of Youth? Are they even in America? Right? Are they? No, France is in Newfoundland. Interesting. I have no idea what that is. Or what Norway just found. Should probably help Hungary in that. There we go, we helped Hungary in that. I do have lazy diplomats. Might as well just... Yeah, I'll improve relations in subjects. I guess that makes sense. When does the truce end? So a few more months. Just a few more months. The Ottomans still have their forts everywhere, so that's gonna suck. Is that our truce over? Or... I think it is. It is. Let's go for a reconquest then, guys. Yeah, that doesn't matter. They're in Persia. They have the islet of Persia right here. Wow. But not Egypt yet. Rather interesting. They also moved their capital back to Constantinople. Yeah, gain a cheaper production advisor. Level 3. Yeah, hell yeah. And yeah, this will be easy. We've got the entirety of Eastern Europe on our side. 5 more seconds for an ad break. All right. It's not saying anything. That ad is popping up. That's rather interesting. I'm gonna assume it's not. So I never hit delay the ads. So there it is. As I start talking about it. Alright, and we are back. One thing I did notice is that the Ottomans, of course, are in Lithuania, so we need to go deal with that. And obviously, the Ottomans parked their navy in Gelibolu, so I can't cross the straits, which does suck. But here's Lubna. We've got the spare points to take and barrage. Let's see how our armies stack against the Ottos. I think we still have the army reform events. So the Ottomans are still doing better than us. I think that's because I went in with less morale from the barrage there. I do want to give these provinces to Byzantium. They are their cores after all. I'm not going to be able to take everything, of course. Or I'm not going to be able to take all of the cores, of course, but I'll do however many as I can. There we go. That wasn't a sound defeat, but it was a defeat nonetheless. This guy is a 3 siege general, so I'm going to take him down to Trebizond. And then defend the straits here in Gelibolu. Ah, hi Yemen. Didn't expect to see you here. We're gonna barrage the fort. We have the spare mill power because I'm not taking any tech until I get not globalism, colonialism. Might as well hit cars with an army as well. Gives me some war score in the meantime. If they're gonna wait around, they better be doing something. Global trade modifier, nice. Artillery cost, cool. The siege on Kars is over. Cool. Did the Ottomans manage to retake Constantinople? What? I could have sworn we had control of it. That's weird. I looked away for 1 second and they took. Yeah, they're just sniping the provinces when I'm not paying any attention. That's exactly what they're doing. And you know what? I'm just gonna keep Constantinople for myself. I'm gonna keep the straits here for. Oh my God, what is this? Oh, no, we're staying with the Hussite faith. We do not want to join the Protestant Reformation. Did it start? Yes, it started in Lübeck. Interesting. We do want to keep it festering because it will start the League Wars. And we want the League Wars to happen. What is this? That's a defeat. That's what it is. Did not take into account the amount of allies that are there. Or that would be there. But yeah, I'm going to be taking this straight crossing for myself because it's evident that Byzantium cannot be trusted with it. Get the morale of our enemies advisor and promote them to level 3 and our improve relations advisor. Yeah, we take the 50 prestige, why not? And since we went to, we hit 100 with that 50 prestige, we get a ton more mana points. I also think the music is a little too loud. We can also do Reforge Great Moravia. This shouldn't make us into Great Moravia. I should have probably waited for that one. For my heir. To make them a 654. Definitely should have waited. Yeah, we just needed that mission to take this decision. Right. Yeah, no, I probably should have waited to do that because I think that my current king is already a 6 mil. Yeah, definitely should have waited on that. spend a little bit of mill because we're reaching the cap. No one's wanting out just yet, but I do want to hand in my demands. That being these 2 forts, giving Bulgaria their cores back. Same with Byzantium. And hopefully Byzantium keeps those fucking cores. Because apparently they couldn't hold on to their other stuff that weren't capitals. Where was that? Tbilisi. And Poland decided to reinforce that. And won. Interesting. I definitely do need to redo my armies. They are lacking quite a bit. So out of the money I'll take from the Ottomans, which won't be much actually, only 300. Where's the capital for... we're gonna be discovering some new lands. But yeah, I'm in peacetime I'll be using up my money and manpower to rebuild the armies. So I'm definitely feeling like they are quite weak when compared to other people. But then again, this is the Ottomans, but we did face some defeats at the hands of Austria. So maybe it's about time for some sort of reform. Again, still waiting for colonialism to be cheaper to embrace before I take any tax. Okay, you do want out. Georgia does want out, yeah. Take all of their money. Sure, give me 4. It'd be funny to... Yeah, we'll just enforce religion on Georgia as well. That'll be funny. Yeah. I love seeing Hussite Georgia. And you, Transosh wants out, and that should finish the war off as soon as I get a diplomat back. There we go. Okay, you guys head back to Bohemia. And where's the third one? Right there in Crimea. You head back to Burgundy. We are going to sell C's. That does allow us to embrace institution and take all of the techs. What do we grab next? It's got to be a mill one. Actually, we grab Navy. We grab Naval. It's going to sound weird. It's going to sound really weird. We take Naval so we can go against England. Yeah. We do that. And then for those provinces, we've lost claims on where? I think we lost claims on the Balkans. It looks like it. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care. I was planning on releasing the nations here anyway. And then vassalizing them. We can restore Great Moravia now. I'm going to wait on that. Oh, also I'm going to go into here and focus on my mill. How is the English Navy looking to ours? They haven't really expanded their navy at the moment. My armies are looking... How large? If I checked my... 25. Also, I can switch unit types. Right. Latin Knights to Schwarze Reiter and Culverins. So we can do that. Get 2 more cogs and probably just fill the rest in with heavies. And in the meantime, we fill out naval ideas. What? Since we do have some combatability, we go ahead and get some galleys. Decor in Sweden. Get an admiral with 50 tradition. Yeah, that's a really good admiral. An insanely good admiral. Taking a look here, they've gotten exploration offensive ideas. It would have been actually probably better for us to take quality as our first idea. But we were running low on manpower. Yeah, we were running very, very low on manpower. But I guess we should be fine. We should be fine. I think 50 prestige is going to get us... No, I think we take the 50 admin. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Also, are there... one province I can lower autonomy in? I mean, that's right. I'm not really taking provinces for myself. Not as much. I'm definitely doing the puppet gameplay. Missionary seems to be stuck. This is true. That's because he's trying to missionary in a province with rebels. That'll be fixed shortly. There we go. He's no longer stuck. How is our governing capacity is still really high. We have a single loan. I think we can take, yeah, it'd probably be worth taking burger loans so I can invest more into the nation. Like courthouses, I definitely need those. And then menus. On the high trade good value provinces like the wine. We want to save the like the cattle and the wheat provinces for soldiers' households because those are better for manpower buildings and not production, generally speaking. That was a mistake. I wasted so much Diplo there. Oh, button must press. There's prospering times. Fucking hell. My monkey ass brain just saw a button that needed to be pressed and I pressed it. Do not trust me in front of a big red button. This one I can take. Definitely can. With the leftover admin, we are one dev click. 1 second. We're one dev click away from 1,000 dev. There we go. We're now 1,000 dev. And we cannot become an empire because we're still part of the HRE. Make that into a state, and this is not a state? It's not a state yet, and I think it's because of the high governing cost. Exactly that. Okay, cool. We are an elective monarchy, that is right, so we can just choose a new ruler. Our current guy is a 652. 246. Grab someone from the House of Rujkovic. That could allow us to get a PU on Muscovy. But he's Orthodox. I could do a mission and have him adopt Hussitism. 246. The only issue... I mean, I do want to replace this guy. The only issue is I do not know how good Ferdinand is. But it could allow us to get a claim or get a PU on Muscovy. Fuck it. Yeah, that's terrible. That was... We're gonna have a rough ruler for the next few years. How old is he? 43. At least he's young-ish. Time for a Hussite king. Yes, we'll lose the stab, but we have... We have the admin to boost at least up to 1. A 5-3-2. Yeah, we lose that legitimacy, and they're still Rujkovic, so we could abdicate if we want to. We'll probably do once the child is of age, because that's immediately better than what we currently have. And we can go with, what is this? Wagenburg tactics. I know I said that very American. Winning battles on our territory gains a bonus of 0.1 army tradition. Morale damage received minus 10%. Lessons of the Hussite Wars is much better. So we'll grab that. That is... Yeah, that is just global defender dice roll. It's flat. Just anywhere we're defending, we just gain 1 extra dice. It's insane. Didn't we get... Yeah, we got prospering times here. We already got a trade building. I do need to put buildings... one more building down here. And that'll be a... And that'll be a marketplace. Mission fulfilled. Whoops. Restore Königsberg, 3 base production and local trade power. Nice. And the others, we just have to wait for the text to do so. This one, we have to kick the Ottomans out. I'll take another, like, 2 wars. But the others, these will have to wait for the tech, proper tech. This, we have to wait for the religious wars. Same with this. So we just kind of sit around and do nothing. Except for prepare for a war against England. How's the Navy looking? Get 2 more ships. It's fine if we wait, because if we wait, we get more bonuses to our Navy. Through naval ideas. Also, I did realize Goslar took it. Stade had Verden, not Stade. I mean, their province is Stade, but Verden had these two provinces for a long while. Looks like Goslar took it for whatever reason. Free stab, we take that. I say we go to war against England once we grab the next thing in naval ideas. Yeah, probably best to do that. And just go ahead and grab, so I can get my armies into good position. Grab mill access with... all of these guys. There we go. Yeah. Do all... Bro! Oh, Liège is in the way. Right. I need to go kill Liège. Lose the 5 prestige. Actually, I can just grab the province of Liège in this war, and I probably will, honestly, or just straight up annex them. Do I still have the event modifier from the AE? No, it does not look like it. From the AE event, I think that ran out. Sad. Okay, that got us also stab cost modifier. Excellent. Take C's, I guess. Should probably done C's take, but oh well. Can we... is there anything worth building? Idea cost... yes, there is. Trade modifier? No, I want this one. The Golden City. How's it going? It's going very well. Second stream for Bohemia. We have basically all of Eastern Europe. We did get the Checks and Balances achievement. I'm about to go for the Bohemians achievement, going to war against England. And yeah, I think we want to build up the Golden City. So let's go ahead and do that. With the money we just got and our manpower. Probably not a good idea to do that with a war looming, but oh well. We can build that, but I'd rather have that under my control. And what is this? Gets their trade building upgraded if no building is present at a marketplace. Also gives the province trade modifier. I'm not really going for trade income. That's why I'm reluctant to build that one. The one in Amsterdam here. I could make so much more money from trade, actually. Thinking about it, I do need to change my merchants up. Especially the one in Rhineland. I'm collecting in Rhineland for whatever reason. Does that change my trade income at all? It does. It makes me more money. Yeah, then let's go ahead and... Right. I had these guys in Rhineland and in Saxony for improved relations. I decided to allow that, Alicia. But I do want to say that I do not accept. Yeah, just generally I do not accept. From random people. Cannot downgrade. Wait, what? Oh, it's not an estate. Okay, that makes more sense. I was a little confused there. Let's make it into a state then. Even though I'm already over governing capacity. I do need to switch that. Yeah, let's spend the rest of the money on lowering that governing capacity. Okay, our armies are in position. I did say I wanted to... You needed upgrading. Yes. 1 second. I'm going to take out another loan here to upgrade you, or not upgrade, to get more cav in you. Muscovy has entered a golden era. Doesn't look like a golden era for you, Muscovy. You're being invaded by the Ottomans. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade Bruges. If we can, we can. And ad break starts in 2 minutes. If you're interested. Not at all. Yeah, it's likely a bot. Five seconds left. And I am back, and to answer, no, I am not interested. Okay. We do have 25 boats. Or 25 transports. We do have to win naval supremacy first. And taking a look at England's navy again, we do have more heavies than they do. And I have 5 galleys. They do have a rather large army. I have larger. I am hoping yeah, I was just about to say, I'm hoping my subjects can put more into the navy aspect, but they each have like 3 ships among each other. France, why? France is defender of the Catholic faith. Well, fuck you too, then. Fucking ally Castile, then. How do you like that, France? Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. And then use them against France. Get the diplomatic reputation. 5 diplo power. Grab that monies. I'm going to repay 4% loan with that. So that was anticlimactic. England is still Catholic. Yeah, we do have Henry VI. No, that's not 6. That's the 9th. Wait a second. No, that's the 9th. Why do we have Henry the 9th? That's weird. Also, this is powerful Venice. Glad I don't have to deal with that. Also, what is our force limit again? We can have so much more. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess I'll use this time then to increase my increase my navy, so I can assure that I get naval supremacy. And then in the meantime, we'll just drill a little bit more. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the Church of England event before. I do want to keep an eye on Muscovy, but I want to keep an eye on the Church of England because that means France will not want to come in, or cannot come in, due to England being Anglican. So I do want to check the one down here. Hussite Dominant Faith. Starting as Bohemia, so yeah, I can form Greater Moravia. I guess all of this waiting will allow me to get that heavy ship combat ability plus 20%. And that will allow me to have, better chance against the English Navy. So there's that. I have to go take care of Saxony's rebel issue. Oh, looks like Hungary's doing it for them. Nice. Can become Defender of the Faith. Is it worth? It is worth now. We'll become Defender of the Faith then. We gain a little bit of extra morale of armies on top of what else? Church power, prestige, navy. That morale navies will be useful, and an extra. I was gonna say diplomat. No, missionary. Okay. Do not follow random people on the internet. That's a lesson for all of all of y'all. Are there any more? Yeah, a few more, but I'm still quite over my governing capacity. Would probably be more useful than to grant nobility landed rights. Just so I'm not over governing capacity. And so I can get more money and all that stuff from stating all of these places that I haven't stated yet. Especially the ones here that are for free I got from Burgundy. Okay, so that was taken care. Go to your post, or go to where I told you to go, and not just stand there, please. And then, yeah, it's about that time where all of my vassals are seizing their own land. And I just get the pop-ups frequently that particular lists are rising up. Will France join? Yes, they will. Fuck you, France. Fuck you. Diplo power. We can also upgrade sensors of trade. I shall do that. Yeah, in a trade zone that I do not collect in. Probably not the best use of my money, all things considered. Okay, so we do have a pretty impressive navy. That is good to see. And I don't think really there's anything else I can pay for or use my admin for except for tax. And I know some of you will be having a heart attack at seeing that. But I do need to spend my my admin points onto something. One thing I could have done, actually, which would have been a smart idea, still is going around, deving once, burning once. Deving once, burning once. So I get money and don't lose dev as well. And with that money, I can just invest into the nation. Sometimes I keep on forgetting I can do that. So, yeah. Just probably do this. And then with the monies, I can upgrade the Amsterdam house. No. With the money, I'll probably just put into menus. If I can. Okay, yeah, put it into menus. We do have a mission that does require menu factories, so probably best to invest in that. And I mean, it's just a better investment in general than most other buildings. You get so much more. You get so much money back, or you get the money back much quicker, and you get a lot of it. Truce with the Ottomans isn't up yet. So let's rival France. We could fuck over France. Castile doesn't want to join. Why? You're in debt. I also really do want to keep an eye on Vasily here. See if he dies. If he does, then there's a chance I can enforce a claim on to Muscovy and get them as a PU. There is a chance. Oh, I do need to get rid. I've been wasting double power. Apparently, I do need to get rid of these mill accesses. There we go. That looks a little better. England is still Catholic. I don't know when England gets the Church of England event. Also, how's the religious map mode looking? Scandinavia went Protestant. But Eastern Europe remains strongly Hussites. Yeah, and only like a couple OPMs have gone Protestant. The Reformation branches out in Mainz, so we got Reformed now. And we should be able sometime to get, or sometime England should be able to have the Church of England event. Again, I don't know when they get it, but they do sometime soon. I'm a sinner, apparently. Interesting. Thank you guys for the follow. Was that in Savoy? I genuinely could not tell. Byzantium, I could have sworn I forced you to become Hussites. Stay Hussites. Oh, you've got rebel problems, that's why. Well, allow me to deal with that for you. So apparently you're too fucking scared to do it to yourself. See, Biz, that's how you do it. I had to waste my money on that. I really had to waste my money on that. Just making sure all of my vassals are Hussite, yeah? Brandenburg, Thuringia, Saxony, Bulgaria, and Byzantium, Poland, Lithuania. Yeah, they are. Scotland went Reformed. That's hardly surprising. That's not what I'm waiting for. What was that with England? I genuinely don't remember. Hold on. Discovery spread, trade embargo. Let me make England as a country of interest. And also Muscovy. No, did I want this? I do not know. It's March. It was a few months previous to this. France gets something here. No, I could have sworn I saw something to do with England, but it's not looking like that. Okay. Mission area is unable to convert province. Yeah, I know. Let's not summon a Diet. I think these guys will be loyal by default. Yeah, they're just growing towards it. Come on, England, you know you want to. You know you want to convert. That or France just doesn't want to join. And they do. Get the Morale of Navies, Global Naval Engagement modifier. Ship disengagement chance, that's also pretty decent. And here we get another Global Naval Engagement modifier, 10%. So I think that means our naval combat width is larger. Also, something I forgot to do. Let's build me a flagship, ensuring that I rule the seas and not England. Fleet engagement width we're going to grab. Fleet morale we're going to grab. And fleet movement speed. Okay, so Castile would join this war. Also, it's weird that Aragon is still free. That's really weird. And so we're just going to go prepare for a war against France. I thought I told you to get back, you idiots. Lose the stab. Also, I need to make sure that Yuri is on the throne, but he has a child. You can only claim thrones you have a royal marriage with. Ah. Interesting. I did not know that. Actually, I just didn't remember it. I think I knew it, but yeah. Looks like I'm going to have to go ahead and fabricate a claim on France. Shame. That sucks. Because I do kind of want to take land to connect my provinces. Incident in the Empire has begun. Decline of the Hanseatic League. We have no obligations to the Hansa. Also, I do want to go ahead and build some things. Oh, never mind. They just went Anglican. Everyone back to your original posts. England, big mistake, because you just lost your protector. Castile will also join in this. Let's go ahead and call them in. And I lost the claim on Calais. Well, fuck you two then. Gonna have to wait even longer. Actually lost all of the claims. Took too long. Bible translated. Great news. Spread the Bible far and wide. War score cost against other religions. Definitely taking that. Go ahead and claim Verdun. That's all I need, really. But I'm not going to war against France yet. It's England I'm waiting for. Increased to cite faith. Strasbourg ended war of religion or religious conflict. Interesting. Yeah, go ahead and claim Calais. And there we go. Call Castile in. We'll surely rule the waves here. Surely. I think I want this guy to be in London. He's the fastest sieger. We captured 3 ships already. this is their trade fleet. Yeah, we're just killing their trade fleet at this point. Declare an embargo against Denmark. Okay. And we can get our flagship out. Nice. Yeah, we're on England. No issue. No issue at all. Go ahead and barrage it for free. If we'd done it, I think it would still be 50 cost if we had not done it. Or if we had done normal, not a naval barrage. I'm also allowing my my vassals to take care of the allies on land. And Castile can obviously take care of Portugal. At least that's what I'm hoping for. All right, we've gotten London. Let's see how our armies / generals are against England. It's not even close. They're not even choosing to reinforce. We'll probably need to reinforce that, yeah. There we go. Yeah, there are forts in Northumberland. And I feel safe enough to actually split my navy. To go blockade all I can. Because the English navy is nowhere to be seen. Also, since it's for free, we'll just go ahead and barrage these forts. I'm going to try also to land on Ulster. This might be a bad idea. I'm going to try it. Yeah. Yep, they're ready. Yeah, whatever. We'll just go ahead and... What if I annexed all of you? Yeah, they're going to be mad. People are going to be mad. I'll just do only Liège. Enforce religion, and that's it. You don't need a fort, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, just land in Wales. We should be good. Dumfries has been taken. This is a far easier war than I would have expected. Is there anyone that wants out? Friesland? No, not yet. Portugal, Sweden? No. Well, to be fair, I'm just... You know what? I believe I've taken care of all of the English armies, or got them to retreat to Ireland. So, I am going to carpet siege England. I don't even know if I'm doing this properly. And I've probably missed a province or two. I'm also hoping my vassals take care of my rebels there. Go to Cornwall, go to here, go ahead and... Yeah, take these provinces. We also do not have someone on Coventry. Or Derby. I could have sworn I was told someone to go to Hull, but apparently not. Why are you... Oh, Tyrone. I was like, why are you going to... through the sea? Or navy. To besiege Kildare. No, they have a fort at Tyrone. That'll be why. Muscovy, you are still hostile. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get the PU. Sad. Despite me having literally the same dynasty. I could just hope that the current guy just dies without an heir. I could really just hope for that. Friesland. Money. The usual money, enforce religion, war reps. And we just raid all of England, basically. Also, I'm curious, can I take all of... I doubt it, all of Ireland in this war. I can. Why the hell not? It's gonna piss off people, but to be fair, they're already just freaking scared. Does not matter. Also, I kind of do want Calais. Ads have started. Alright, and we are back. Nice. I already told my armies to advance onto Kildare. Oh, they have guns now. Interesting. It does not save them from being stack wiped, though. I couldn't get there before the month click because I did not, I guessed where they would be retreating to wrongly. There we go. Coffee boom in Castile. Sweden once out, and we'll white piece them. There we go. And honestly, we're just going to take you back to Picardy. Actually, I think the Anglicans would consider their confession of faith in this timeline. Yeah, I think they do would too. Let's go ahead and invade Lisboa. Yeah, especially. Yep. Yeah, I would too. I would too. Oh no, we have France protecting us. How dare the French protect us? Let's not be what they are. Oh, Bohemia invades. Well, shit. Who could have seen that coming? Damn comets. All of England is now occupied. The only reason why I don't have the only two reasons why I don't have a 100% war score is because of colonies and of Portugal. Let's go ahead and barrage this for free. I honestly don't think I needed to take naval ideas. I really don't think I did. I mean, to be fair, it's really nice to barrage forts for free. And also Castile is fucking useless. Can I just take money from you? That would consider more investment into this war. Not something I want to do, so white peace it is. And we should be able to take what we want. Calais and all of Ireland. Amazing. And if I remember correctly, these armies those regiments belong with this army, and these regiments belong with this army. I'm going to keep this army here in Ireland for any rebellions. Take land there, and I am not going to actually core. We also should be able to get the achievement, the Bohemians, right? Do we need to core it? Let me check. Yeah, we do need to core Dublin at least. But I am going to make a vassal, Leinster, and give them these provinces because I am way over my governing capacity. This is going to take a while. Just make sure I don't give them Pale. That would suck. There we go. And that made them pretty darn loyal, so that's great. Just keep these guys here. For now. Oh yeah, I do want to core you though. Subjects to rebel faction. So many fucking rebel factions. And as far as that, I don't want anything else on the British Isles. Where are my armies? Right there. I do want to go to war against the Ottomans again. Especially now that they're war with Egypt, they'll be so much more powerful. With the money I got from England, I am also going to... What was it? 25, I think. Probably not the best composition. But it will. I'm going to then just build another army. Sure, invest into that. And honestly, I don't need naval ideas anymore. I'm going to reinvest into quality. First of all, I'm going to take this because it's a must-have tech. Quality or offensive, I think. I mean, both give discipline. Yeah, let's go with quality. Yeah, we are going to get additional 10% ICA, so that will be good. And then menus. Just build menus. Anywhere I can. And Corsica is free. You don't see that every day. They take a vassalization. That's funny. Although, it could be worth going for like diplomatic or influence ideas. Thank you, Prison, for following. It would be worth, actually, instead of quality. Right? Considering I'm well over my diplomatic relations. Yeah, let's actually do that. My strength comes in numbers anyway. I think we go with influence though first because it's gonna give me much more money. So can I also? Yeah, I can put focus onto Diplo. But unfortunately, I cannot. You need to be 60 for me to abdicate you. Okay, then. Looks like someone's gonna be fighting on the front lines. Where's the Ottoman capital? Budavinagar. Someone's gonna be fighting on the front lines, going after the Ottoman capital. I had 3 armies. Where is the... Or I had 4 armies. Where's the 4th one? Oh, right there. I just couldn't see him. Also, I think that means we will get the achievement here soon. I am waiting. Thank you for the follow. Did we just core it? No, we haven't cored it yet. And goal met, apparently? Okay. We just wait a little bit more. In the meantime, I'll lower autonomy in 3 provinces. Also, I think we are paying for... Yeah, the reason why we're losing money is that we are paying for... We're paying for corruption. Is what I'm trying to say. Actually, what am I waiting for? I don't need to wait for anything, really. Actually, just break that alliance with Castile. I don't need it at all. No, Ottomans did not get the eyalet on Egypt. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I guess, again, go for cores, and then release what we can. Someone released... How the fuck did Herzegovina get this much land? Cannot get Egyptian eyelet. They, oh, right. Yeah. They don't own Damascus. Right. They didn't own it before this. Fair enough. But that's an interesting Herzegovina. Venice was actually... yeah, they took it from Venice, I think. And actually someone forced Venice to release Corfu. All very, very interesting indeed. Just go for the war. And then these guys can get here because my vassals are gonna pretty much immediately... Yeah, you just go in the front lines. My vassals are gonna immediately get access, so I don't have to worry about it. I know I'm going to lose this battle. It was designed to lose, so I can get this fucking king to die. There we go. Access. Yeah, you're going for this army, aren't you? I'm gonna stay here and see what happens. Can the king die? No, the king just cannot die, apparently. I'll move him to a fuller army. don't particularly care about Switzerland. And that is a lot of rebels. What the fuck, Poland? What the actual fuck is wrong with you? I mean, yeah, they're just peasants, so it's not too worrying. Oh. Random Ottoman army I just did not see. Ottomans have a bite to them. Who thought? How much of an army do they have? 117. I have slightly less, and there is one army that is just chilling in Ireland. I do have a risk of oh, what's it called? I do have a risk of rebellion there. Also, bring my navy around. I'm pretty sure I can wipe the Ottomans. Okay, you guys go this way. Because I do want to make sure that Ottomans do not take Bessarabia. Oh, and there's the Bohemians. I cored Dublin. There it is. We only have one more achievement to go for Bohemia, and that's this one. Make the Empire Hussite. Still waiting for the League Wars. Making sure there's no other armies, Ottoman armies in Lithuania before moving on. What is their they're 12, or I'm 12, they're 11. Yeah, it's just the fact that they've just been throwing so many men at the problem. So many bodies at the problem. That's why they were pushing me back. There we go. Actually, let's try to go take back Nicomedia. So we can trap the Ottomans in Balkans and wipe them. Which one is more worth? I think the army tradition is more worth. Income from vassals, that's going to be really nice. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to kick the Ottomans out of the Balkans on this war. Oh. They just popped in. Whoops. I really don't think we'll be able to. I don't think I have enough, but maybe because I have war score against other religions from the Age of Reformation, maybe it'll work. Okay, I think that is not a stack wipe because I see the red shields there. They are retreating to Zeta? They are, and I have a 29 stack right there. At least Hungary's here to support me. Yay. Also, I want to give these occupations to Byzantium. And these two to Bulgaria. So let's see how much that would be to give all of these to my vassals before I start giving back before I start handing back cores and releasing nations. I cannot return core to Albania here. No, that's revoke cores, sorry. Turn that to Albania, and can I release Serbia? So, is that release nations? It is release nations. I cannot. It's slightly too expensive. Fair enough. Yeah, ever so slightly too expensive. What the fuck? Yeah, really having to help out Leinster there. I wonder, what if I didn't force them to return that core? Not revoke cores. That's only 2%. Taking it would be cheaper? Again, it's slightly, just barely too much. And that's not even counting Catalonia, which was just taken. Yeah, we're not going to be able to... Not going to be able to kick the Ottomans out this war. But we'll be able to give our vassals their cores back. Alright, I'm going to need to run back and deal with some rebels. And go and deal with some auto armies. Diprep guy. Oh, they just took Pelode. That's a shame. Anyway, go ahead and try to catch that army. We should be able to. No, they're going to really reinforce that battle. Not a terrible battle for them to reinforce. Luckily, me and Poland have an army in the area. Getting that stab. And they retreat actually behind us. That is amazing. Unfortunately, that was only for a brief moment. I'm trying to make sure all of these rebels are also dealt with at the same time as this war. Okay, there we go. It's like, that's a weird way to get to Trebizond. No, not really. It's not really Trebizond. You're going to. Actually, no. Don't go that way. Just go down here. Because we do have access. Also, we did get a admin tech, so that means we do have access to more states. Barely. We're still near cap. Amazing. England is no longer considered a great power. I wonder what happened. is so uppity. Fucking hell. Have to really put down these Irish revolts. Yeah, that is the king there. I'm really hoping he dies. That's not a good battle to take anyway. I do not want to waste manpower. But I do want this king dead. Hi, Transosh. That's a Transosh with a 3-star general. We got there just in time. And the Ottomans are... Okay, never mind. Shift consolidate, and we should get the defender dice roll here. And I'm gonna guess Ireland. No, not Ireland. Where was that revolt? Somewhere. Hostile sieges right here, and okay, it's in Anatolia. Now that is obviously in Ireland. There was also another one I saw. Where is that? I have so many. I'm just all around Europe. It's hard to see where my revolts are sometimes. That probably was a... Oh, it's back in Austria. I am going to hope one of my vassals deals with that. I really am going to hope one of my vassals deals with that. Actually, never mind. I do have an army over here. It doesn't really matter. Can I get any? Yeah, Transosh wants out, which is a big nation to get out. No one else wants out. I mean, this is still a powerful Ottomans. Russia formed. I beat them and then they expand massively into Persia. I beat them and then they expand massively into the Levant. This is, yeah. This Ottoman still has a huge bite to them. They took back Astrakhan. I'm also going to just ask for money. It really doesn't matter that my truce is elongated, not elongated, just longer with them. Because I can just go back. I mean, there'll be only Serbia left. And I'm going to hope that either European decks on them take Serbia, or the Serbians, or the Serbians just kind of break free. And if not, I'm just gonna go to war against them again, and that's just an 18 stack. I should be able to deal with that. Yes. No. They must have gotten like a last second, yeah. Last second, like, high dice roll. Yemen wants out. Also, this is a very sloppy war. Yes, I know. Do I care? No, not at all. celeb, time to go back, and time for ads. For VOD people, I'm just looking around and really not really doing anything specific. Take a look at my mission tree here. Shouldn't be any... Yeah, this is like, it shouldn't be much. I really need that governing capacity, holy shit. I was going to say, it shouldn't be many more missions to go, but I really need that governing capacity. Alright, and we're back. We are back. Looking at this, I really need this governing capacity. It would be really, really nice if I had the war score to kick the Ottomans fucking out. It really would be nice. Just go in and reinforce. Shift consolidate the reinforcements. Come on. That's a little closer than I want. Okay, maybe those... Ooh, that was not a good battle at all. What is that? Eh? Dominance of the Hussite faith. Cool. I guess. I mean, to be fair, we are the largest non-Catholic religion. Christian religion. I have no idea what that does in the future. Georgia is now out. Go ahead and grab this next anything in influence ideas. The grab the diplomatic, not the diplomatic annexation cost, the diplo rep. Yeah, I think the Ottomans still have the same amount they did previously, about there. You're not gonna make it. Yeah, you might. Or at least you might have. Oh, Hungary retreated. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't realize that there were rebels over here in Ireland. Okay, try to go down here and see if we can't kick them off of each other. Yeah, and that's even a stack wipe. Good. How many loans am I in? Not much, okay. Alright, head back to Haleb, and this time don't get kicked out. Damn, we really have to, like, occupy the Ottomans to get them to do anything we want. It's really fucking annoying. Sinop has fallen, get Trebizond. Then again, this is a very sloppy war. Very, very sloppy war. I need to really lock in when we get... Hey, Tyler, how's it going? I really need to lock in when we do the League War. That's something you don't see every day. Ottoman pretender rebels. Why is what? Oh, they're at war with... Mamluks are at war with Timmy. That's why they're here. That's odd. Trebizond has fallen. Let's go back and No, let's not retake. Astrakhan. Wait for a couple more provinces to fall, and I think we can enforce our demands on the Ottomans. Yep. And let's just go ahead and select all my armies. Run back home. We do have... I can just move you over to Burgundy. Byzantium, recovering Greece. Yeah, I know, I gave you Greece. But yeah, we do have rebels in Burgundy. I can easily deal with that, actually. And I can repay loans. Yes, the 4% loans. Pay down, not corruption, pay down inflation, and use this money to invest. Get some production buildings. I still need courthouses everywhere. Byzantium, you know what? You guys can have march status. I do not have the governing capacity to annex them, so they can have march status. I'm done growing them. Give you a general, and you're going to Ottawa. Apparently I got there right before they did. Interesting. And we can rival Russia. Excellent. Excellent. Despite me having a Rico vision on my throne. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of manpower back and wonder what my next war will be against. I really don't know. And seize and sell. I can put more buildings down. Oh, sweet. We have that's right. We have state houses. I desperately need state houses. That's what I'm going to invest into. You know, do I go for a one faith with Hussitism? I could probably do it if I became Emperor of the HRE. I wasn't intending to go for one faith, but if I went after the League Wars, if I went Emperor of the HRE and then went down this one, where all the everyone becomes, I think it's this one. This unites everyone into one country, but before that, all members of the Holy Roman Empire who support the reform will become our direct vassals. Plus what I currently have. I think it might be interesting to see if we could do it. I'm not expecting at all that to happen. How's our tech looking? Yeah, let's go ahead. Actually, how's the institution growth? Yeah, I mean, we can just wait it out, really. Okay, parliamentarism, royal decree. Royal decree is probably... Actually, no, we need the aristocratic court. The diplomatic reputation. Definitely good. Yeah. Aristocratic court. And while we wait for the institution to grow, we just kind of dev everywhere. Moldavia gets a little bit of dev love. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, and they produce wine, so that's really nice. I mean, to be fair, I'm deving in mill, so like we're not going to get much money off of it, but oh well. Now we start deving in diplomatic, I guess. That's all we can do for now. But yeah, I guess it's time to wait for the League Wars, right? Austria is not going to win the next emperorship because they have no heir. Then again, they're 28 years old, so they'll definitely produce an heir. Get the trade efficiency guy, sure. I don't care what Russia thinks of me, so yeah, 10 prestige. And can I put, well, I'm not doing anything with them, on owned, subject countries, sorry, on subject countries. Not on owned provinces, that has nothing to do with diplomacy. Is Byzantium still an empire? No, they're officially a march, apparently, whatever that means. I mean, I know what that means, but yeah. And yeah, to be fair, they are completely unstable because of their terrible modifiers given to them during the Game of Kings update. Pales update. actually do that again with the right hotkeys. Get back here. Accept your fate. There we go. And you retreat to Morea. Final fuckingly, you're dead. Places can be upgraded. Yeah, we can do Calais. That'd be worth. Because my home trade node is actually in the English Channel. And so, yeah, sure. Not a bad idea. England still dominates the English trade, which is hardly surprising. What is this? Incident in the Empire. Oh, the peasantry. Crush it. We crushed the peasantry. Right, I forgot that we do have the great peasants who are giving us +6 national unrest. Completely forgot about that. That is one healthy religious map mode for us. Also, I'm going to go here and include subjects and start converting their lands. Though, why are all of these... Oh, granted Orthodox autonomy. Lithuania did that. Interesting. I mean, it keeps their realm stable, so it does make sense for them to do that. Fate of the peasantry. Concessions! Interesting. Very interesting. So Austria chose to go with the concessions. Weak ass emperor. See, this is why this is where Catholicism gets you guys. Weakness, right? That's Amsterdam. Okay, you give in to the peasants and what they want instead of standing in your ground. This is weakness. Fucking hell. You wouldn't have had that with Jan Hus, now would you? All right, time to get rid of these edicts here. And honestly, in the states that have trade centers in the English Channel, I am going to put protect trade on them, so I can get more money from trade. Where is it? There. It's pretty much almost all of them as well. Except I can't do that because I just put in the dev cost one. But that's almost all of them. So get more money from trade, I think. Yeah, I think that was like a 1 or 2 ducats more. I don't exactly remember how much it was. And my vassals are seizing land. Nice. Also, now that I've got the Bohemians achievement, I can now form Greater Moravia. We'll do it. Nice red color. New ambitions and traditions. I think it is better. I think they're better than Bohemia's. There we go. 25% national manpower modifier and goods produced modifier plus 10%. Mass effect absolutism plus 15%. Overextension impact modifier minus 25%. Plus 1 missionaries. Monarch admin skill plus 1. Construction time minus 10%. Dev cost minus 5%. Yearly legitimacy plus 1. Tolerance of the true faith plus 3. And discipline plus 5%. Max absolutism plus 5. So it's going to be all really, really good. Just need to get my I just really need to get my governing capacity controlled, and I am now in an excellent position to really expand a lot. I should have strong duchies, yeah? I do. I do. And that's really what I'm waiting for is governing capacity and the league wars, and I am perfect. Should have really stolen Norway from Denmark, but oh well. So I do know, yeah, I can have like another 2 armies or something like that. Insanity. Should probably start saving up for that, or rather loan up for that. Why not? There we go, another 2 armies being built. And since I overspent, or overcommitted, not overcommitted, but just took more loans than I needed to, I am going to build more manufactories and state houses, mostly state houses, actually. And also more of these would be really nice, regimental camps. What's my max? I can have 2 more generals. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. As many generals as I do armies, which is great. And so that's going to allow me to drill all of my armies. Then again, I am losing money now, but oh well, I don't particularly care. How much am I paying in interest? 6 ducats? Should probably downsize my navy now that I don't have to worry about England. So I'm gonna cut the... Yeah, I'm gonna cut the heavies in half. That should save me money. It does. Holy war, what? Oh, what the fuck is in Persia? Russia is in Persia. How interesting. And Russia went to war citing Russian crusade. Did they go with religious? Interesting. Yeah, hold on. I think if I want to do maybe a one faith, which isn't an impossibility, I'd really have to lock in though. But it's not impossible. I think... I'd have to lose espionage. That will lose me a single diplomat, but that's whatever. But also grab like quality, and then next one grab like religious. This is gonna set me behind because investments into ideas and all. Some stuff to think about here. Liaison separatists. And yes, since I am going to be investing in tech and ideas, not much deving will be needed. I do also really want to get Historical Center of Prague up to level 3. What is level 2? It's already giving Imperial Faith modifier plus 0.10. Looting at level 3 is plus 0.15. So yeah, that's really good. And I think I am gaining corruption. Yeah, I gained corruption from an event, I think. And that's why I was losing money. Ottomans are at war with of course the Ottomans are at war with Albania. I should be able to still kick them out of Europe. Alright, let's see here. 261, 436, 361. I think I take the 436. Yes. Throne inherited. I did not want to inherit the throne of Saxony. That'll be fine. Yeah, I'm fine. What house is he of? That. Great. Also, Austria just made Salzburg a elector because I just absorbed one. Also, I did get a third missionary from somewhere. Interesting. Yearly prestige. No, let's get the money. Also, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of bread and wine and grab the permanent CB on everyone. The Holy War CB. Corinth. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go help the Byzantines with that. Because fuck you, that's why. Oh, actually, Byzantines dealt with it themselves. How surprising. Actually, just go to Constantinople. Chill there. I'm really gonna have to figure out actually in 10 seconds I'll start figuring it out because ad's gonna start then. Also, I think we just got reform. Yeah, we just got this, which I'll look into it after the ad break. as a stretch. Damn, I just got hit by like a wave of tiredness. Very interesting. See here. I need to become HRE Emperor for this. Yeah, just basically... Yeah, all of these are done. All of these are done basically when I become Emperor. Yeah. Five seconds, ad breaks end. All right, and we are back. So this mission, our ruler becomes industrious, which is really good. We gain access to a tier 8 government reform, production efficiency plus 10%, and anytime we build, this reform gives us, anytime we dev in a province as a manufacturing, every time we dev it, 10%, there's a 10% chance that we get another dev per dev click. So that is good. That is really good. That's tier 8. Am I at tier 8? No, I just got tier 6. Right. Yeah, that's the best one there. Tier 8 is like a really good government tier form to get. We need to wait till universities to grab that one. 622. I'm not really too... I shouldn't be wasting prestige on disinheriting heirs, because I can just elect my own, yeah? This is pretty much how it is, I think. You can just elect your own. Lose the 50 admin. Lose 25 prestige. That's not fun. That's really not fun. But yeah, I am really thinking about getting rid of espionage. I don't need espionage anymore. I really don't. Actually, yeah, this is a little bit more important to grab. There we go. Yeah, honestly, we get rid of espionage. I'm going to set us back a little bit with our ideas. But I think it's fine. How much Diplo rep do I have? Almost 7. That's really good. And we grab religious. Yeah, we grab actually, no, we... Actually, yeah, we grab quality. And then the admin tech 14, we grab religious. That's probably a better call there. Any more places? Yeah, let's go ahead and get a barracks down. Why not? So hold on. Yeah, I need to actually look up EU4. Religious leagues. I can never remember. How the evangelical unions start, or what the meantime is. Don't need the Emperor's Triumphant. This is not telling me anything. Go here? Actually, yeah, this will tell me what I need to know. After 1550, so we're after 1550. If the Counter-Reformation has begun, I don't think the Counter-Reformation has begun. What has become Protestant Reformed Hussites? After 1550, if the Counter-Reformation has begun, one of the electors that is not a subject nation has become Protestant, Reformed, Anglican, or Hussite, and the Empire hasn't reformed to the point of becoming hereditary. Wait, it hasn't. Yeah, then I think we're just waiting on the Counter-Reformation. I don't know if it's started. I do not know if it started yet. And that's really the reason why I haven't decked on any wars, because I forgot Lithuania is a part of the HRE. Yeah, because like I want to break up France, Aragon, Castile, and then add them into the HRE with the CB. I get somewhere over here, something like that. Yeah, I can't remember. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I want to break all of these nations up, and I don't want to do that just yet. What is my truce with the... Like, the only people that I'm going to do that with are go to war with pretty much right now is against the Ottomans. I do have governing capacity now to just take land of my own. That is true. And I can actually just annex my vassals, which I should probably do that. Revoke March. And then start annexing you. Should be very quick. Oh, I have to wait 10 years. Okay, I'll do that with you as well. Yeah, because they're taking up slots here. Diplomatic rep +2, really nice. It's gonna really make annexing everyone so much easier. Can start annexing Leinster, we'll do that. Like I said, should be incredibly quick. Just because of my high whatever you call it. Oh, I can't think of words. Because of my high diplomatic reputation. Fuck, I cannot think of words. Ottomans are back at war with Herzegovina. I really hope that they would just not, but apparently not. Don't worry. Hold on, Herzegovina. There's the Evangelical Union. Let's go ahead and join the Protestant side. Now, I need to know... Let's type here. EU4, how to make Hussite dominant faith. Protestants need to win the League War. There's enough Hussite princes they can flip the to make Hussite dominant. I need to know if that's true or not. So do Protestants need to win? Yes, the Protestants do need to win. Russia, of course, joined the Catholic League. Do I deck it now? I think I do. Right? Right? At least before France gets involved. But then again, do I want as many countries to get involved, or as many Catholic countries to get involved, so I can force them to be Hussite? 10, also we can get the Czech heavy industry. 10 randomly owned provinces with manufacturers will receive one diplo development. Every owned province in Bohemia, Moravia, and that one will get goods produced modifier. If we do this while having 500 income, and we get the modifier Workshop of the World, which enhances the... Wait, what? The Workshop of the World will be enhanced 2.5 local goods produced. Where's like Workshop of the World modifier? What? Nah, I don't think we wait for that. Let's grab Czech heavy industry. So there's, except for the universities, there's all of the like peaceful time or development missions done. Okay, we deck on the Emperor. We're going to do Cleansing of Heresy. This isn't going to call in... Wait, what? Who's the Emperor? Austria. Is there a cooldown to deck? I'm not the leader. Fucking hell. I'm not the leader. I have to be the leader of the Protestant League. And currently, is that Lübeck? To become, let's see here, let's hover over my country. Hussite cannot become leader of the League. Uh-huh. I am going to fucking hope to God that unless I deck on Austria. No, that wouldn't work. I'm gonna hope that the AI decks it. Is that right? That's right. It has to be the leader. I thought it was any. Oh, and they can call upon. Wait a second. Wait a second. They can call upon the League. So do we deck? If this doesn't work, I can just save scum. Show superiority. Declare. They called upon the entire League, right? No. They didn't. I could use this as a way to make more people Hussite. And if the Emperor is seen as weak via me killing him, then that can mean that the Protestant League will deck it. Okay, there's the first victory there. Go and get the sieges going. I know they're sieging myself. Or they're sieging me, which is fine. Hi there, Luca. Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I guess I can use this as a chance to get as many people Hussite as possible, so that they can vote to make Hussite the leader, or dominant faith. Yeah, a lot more people are joining the Catholic League, which is interesting. Siege of Munster is over. Can I make Munster into your not a vassal, force religion? No, you're slightly too large. But if I made you break up, they would all pop out like Protestant or whatever. Okay, there's the Teutons sieged. Are they in... They're not taking any side. I could just annex them straight up, which I probably will. I'm also at war with Russia, apparently. I'm gonna wait. Hold on, I'm gonna go in and see. Let's see here. No, they called in the entire league. But this isn't the religious war because I am not the war leader. Goslar is now Protestant. I'm really trying to think hard about this, by the way. Magdeburg, I'm pretty sure I made you Protestant, yeah? I did. White Peace you. I need to make sure the Emperor is seen, or not really the Emperor, but the League is seen as weak. Siege of Lille is over. Yeah, they're really focusing hard on my provinces here. That's fine by me. Looks like they got Mantova back, unfortunately. There we go. That was pretty fucking fast right there. So yeah, I'm locked in right now, so sorry if I'm not commentating. Forcing, oh my god, forcing religion on you is going to be so expensive. That is, oh my god. 30 dev in these fucking provinces. What the fuck? I think you're going to have to remain... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and... like, force you to give me money. 445 ducats from you. That's insane. Denmark joined the Protestant League. That's actually really good for us. Making it more likely for the AI to deck. This is... How does... Oh, actually, hold on. I can take those provinces from Mainz. 1 second. Can I return cores here and make you... Yeah, I can. Amazing. So, except I can't take Hanover in time. Oh, well. We'll wait. It is slightly annoying, but we'll wait. Okay, we got Hanover. We can now go and mess up Mainz. And I can now make you release so many princes. Amazing. They're all going to pop out, yeah, reformed. We also got the Austrian capital. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Very bad idea. Verden wants peace. You are, yeah, you are Protestant, so I'm gonna white peace that. I'm gonna put... excuse me. I'm gonna put defensive edict here. And why can I not take this? You cannot... Oh, I cannot afford it, right. No. I still have the war goal. That's good. Oh, Russia's down here. Interesting. I really don't care. I really don't. Luxembourg has fallen. No, I want the cannons to go with you. And yeah, we can go for Trier as well, who is reformed. Can I white peace Lucca, though? They're kind of annoying, and I don't want them in this war. No, I can't. What did it get steeled to? I don't know. Do I care? I don't think I do. Oh shit, that's not good. I do not have any fucking support over here. I did not realize those are 57,000 Austrians just popped out right there. I really did not realize that. Würzburg, you're going to get off easy. You are... I think you're... Hussite, yeah, you are. Actually, you're still... You're going to be there for... victory? Hungarians did actually reinforce that. Yeah, we actually won that. Damn. Okay, I can probably force mines to do what I want them to do. Yeah. Make that into a state, apparently. Okay, Lucca. Ad break time. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Did Sweden join? Yeah, Sweden joined on the Catholic side despite being Protestant. They're allied to Austria, that's probably why. Hmm. Okay, 5 seconds left. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And we are back. Yeah, I figured out why Sweden is a part of the league, and that's because they are allied to Austria. So I wonder if I broke that alliance. I really wonder if I broke that alliance, would they join the Protestant League? Yeah, I kind of probably... Yeah, I should just definitely just force Austria to break all alliances. Because that might be what's holding down some of these guys to stay in... Or some of these guys who are part of the Reformation to be in the Catholic side. I really do wonder if it's that. And if it's not, it's probably just because they have a mutual hatred of me. That could also be the case. If I suit for peace, enforcing religion, and breaking off Nassau. See, what I'm hoping is breaking off more of the smaller Protestant guys will... they'll hopefully join the Protestant League and swell the numbers. That is what I am hoping for. Then meanwhile, places like Ulm, where I enforce religion on them, can hopefully vote with me to make the official Faith House sites. That's what I'm hoping for. We have integrated Leinster. Amazing. Yeah, let's go ahead and fully state everything. Okay, there's Trier. Okay, Frisian war against Meppen. Interesting. Do that. So Trier is now Hussite, and Nassau's out, and they are reformed. Hi, Sweden. How are you doing? The feeling... Oh, I can just send these guys over. You can stay and besiege Salzburg. You can go to Moscow, I think. Augsburg, you are Catholic. Welcome to the Hussite faith. And start sending people to Russia. Austria was elected emperor. Now I'm taking so many loans due to reinforcing costs. Monsters entered the religious or exited religious turmoil. I couldn't tell. Damn, it's just so many people are in this war. It's so annoying. I mean, so many people are in this war because of the leagues. Get another missionary, why not? Not taking any land in this war. Well, I will be. I think I'm going to take some land from Russia. Just so that I can get like another vassal like Novgorod. Alright? That's the idea. So also, I think I was hoping to release Cologne, who would be a part of the Protestant faith. And I do actually have enough war score to do that. I don't know which faith they would follow. I'm assuming they would put their capital in Westfalen because it's the higher dev of the two provinces. But I'm not going to do anything else as far as releasing provinces. I'm also going to make them financially weak. Or try to, at least. And Mulhausen become... not Protestant. Oh yeah, Genoa, we can white piece you. Become Hussites. Siege of Novgorod is over. And I think I can go fuck over the Swedish Navy. 1 second. I keep on forgetting I do have a navy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They were fucked. Oh yeah, I don't need these ships. I'm gonna get rid of them. And I'm gonna need to go send someone over here. Okay, against Russia. Can I grab something like this so I can release Novgorod? Great Horde would be a great vassal to have. Yeah, something like that. Not too much, because they are not a main belligerent in the war. I do want to make sure I have enough against Russia to take what I want before I peace out Austria. I am losing so much money. Again, it's because of reinforcement it costs. And I am in the negative of stabs. Amazing. You are Catholic, Salzburg. Well, welcome to the Hussite cause. Rezhev does not give me... This does. Luki does. Like I said, I can't take much. Actually, that's completely fine by me. And then with Austria, yeah, it's only Sweden left, so I can just go ahead and piece them out. And then, yeah, just go ahead and release Novgorod and release Horde as vassals. Now what I'm going to do is also go here, enforce religion, and enforce religion. So that they're Hussite. And get ready for a war against the Ottomans, because I'm going to want to grab what I can. I'm also hoping that this isn't going to be too much for me to take from them. They are at war with Bosnia, which sucks. But I am a part of... I'm still a part of the Protestant League. And there's more people in it. England did join it, so... I think the AI might be too scared now. Huh? One moment. Alright, I'm back. Just had to take a look into something. Where are my other armies? You're here. You're all the way in Russia. Okay. I think the others are more or less in position. Now, what does suck is we're taking on a lot of debts. So I'm going to have to pay that back. Paying less interest now. fact we're making money, and it's mostly because I still think it's mostly because of I still think it's mostly because we're reinforcing armies. Oh, Mainz is gonna flip to Protestant. Interesting. Also, how is Perugia Hussite? What? That's weird. I don't know if the AI here is taking into account my vassals. I really don't. I don't know that. But let's go to war against the Ottomans. And hopefully we can prevent Bosnia from falling. And kick them out of kick him out of the Balkans. Right? Yeah. We should be able to. We should be able to. Oh, hi, rather large Ottoman stack. How are you doing on this fine day? Yeah, guys, don't join this. As a matter of fact, this might be a stack wipe. Yeah, it was a stack wipe. Damn it. This is not going to help the Protestant cause. Oh, I can't save silly because I don't have mill access. Can I? No, I'm here to save you, and you're not going to. Yeah, I'm here to save you, and you're not going to do anything about it. Awesome. Good to know. New World Diamonds. What just happened? I really don't know what just happened. Oh, Girgu's fallen. What will it take? Let's see here. Return cores to Albania. Yeah, this doesn't work by the... It does? No, it doesn't. Where? There it is. There's the last Albanian core. And then release Dalmatia. No, I do want you to release Serbia, though. And sort by name, so it'd be easier to find them. Actually, yeah, and then release Dalmatia. This should do it, actually. Yep. I kind of want these for myself. And hopefully they don't take Bosnia in the meantime. I'm really hoping that they don't do that. Ah, yes. Go to the four-stack Yemeni army, guys, instead of, like, dealing with all of the Ottoman armies. Although that's a little more important. Go deal with the Ottoman armies in Greece, please. No? Okay. I guess that's fine too. I do need armies over here to deal with the Ottomans in Greece. Because my vassals are so in-fucking competent. Oh, it's perfect. Bosnia took some land. Don't need to worry about that anymore. That gives me a little bit more room to take land with. I'm going to do that and give cores back to Great Horde. Nah. Could just keep the truce short. Additionally, I could just take more land for myself. Although, can we force them to give Bakhmut? No, not Bakhmut. It was Belgium to Great Horde, so it's a fort we don't have to worry about. Yeah. Have these armies go up here so we can deal with the Ottomans in Lithuania. Or maybe not. Poland has got that covered already. You know what? Instead of taking this province, we are just going to ask for money. Revolt in Constantinople. Interesting. And then grab religious idea, manpower and true faith provinces. It's going to be a lot of manpower. Yeah, I think after this we need to just chill, because doing all of these wars is making the Protestant League look weaker, and we don't want that. As a level 3 mill advisor, and you should probably get out of Georgia. Run away. In fact, we're just gonna chill, pretty much right now. Let my allies or my vassals take over. I mean, to be fair, though, like, why is there a 50 stack here? What? Interesting. Letting the vassals do it, they're just going to get distracted by going over here and then seeing the Ottomans be here and then going around the Black Sea, basically. Completely distracted by that. Nice. We did get a stack wipe off on the Ottomans. That is excellent. They ventured too far into my land. Try to prevent them from taking Biga, please. Good, we did. And they just took Sinop. Great. But they're just all chilling here on Ankara. I can definitely go for that. Just have my vassals feed into this battle. There we go. Yeah, and now this war's pretty much over. Get that level 3 Commandant. Take a fucking loan, because why the hell fucking not? Oh yeah, Ottomans have gone hard into Persia. It's insane. Looks like the War of the Protestant League started. I need to wrap this up actually quite quickly. So we are just gonna have you release Serbia. The fuck is Serbia? There. And return course of Albania. There we go. And that should do it. How much money can I take from them? Probably should take as much as I can. Yeah. There we go. And that does get me revenge for Nicopolis. Subjugation sea beyond every independent nation with a capital in the Balkans. Liberate the Balkans. If we complete this mission while having a subject nation in the Balkans, they will gain -10 liberty desire. Sweet. And then we can change our name to the Bohemian Commonwealth. And there is a ad break, so we'll go with that. All right. All right. Yep. And there it is. We are off the ad break. Country will change. Country name will change to the Bohemian Commonwealth. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll grab it. Mainly gives us 200 governing capacity and one more possible policy. So we can have 4, which is really, really good. Rebuild, that's the old, rebuild the old capital. We need to be at peace to restore our original name, I think, to Great Moravia. But yeah, we need to get all of our armies back. Get them grouped up in Hungary, I think. And at least we have one army here to deal with England, though not really a good amount. How is this war looking? It'll be a tough war. Aragon at least is on our side, which is great. But hopefully the AI is smart enough to not allow the empire to triumph, or the emperor to be triumphant. Hopefully. And then there is this war with Russia. I might have to focus on Russia. Apparently you're black flagged. I might have to focus on Russia and try to get them knocked out of the war. Maybe I should probably focus on the smaller guys first. Get the AI to knock them out of the war. Anyway, I'm probably going to be heading out for the day. It is almost 4 hours, and I'm getting very tired. So, I'll be heading out. Goodbye.